What's poppin' YouTube? This your girl LoftyLiyah, and we got a banger reaction. As you guys see by the title, we have some Ice Cube clearing the era. Ice Cube clearing the era with Katt Williams and all the comedians with Ricky Smiley and you know whoever was in the Friday movie, bro. He clearing the era. So we finna go ahead and get into this video. Before I get started, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you guys enjoy my content, bro. Please, that helps my channel very much. That helps my channel a lot to you know, reach more people, reach a broader audience. So help your girl like this video. Also help your girl reach 9K subs. We are halfway there, so we gonna get there slowly, but we getting there surely. We gonna get there fast too, by the help of you guys. Follow me on my social media, LoftyLiyah, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Katt Williams been going off these past couple days. Well, not been going off the best. He went off one day, and the past couple days, these comedians been coming out.
See with Ricky Smiley over the Money Mike role in Friday After Next. Now, Ricky Smiley addressed everything. I'll let y'all see that towards the end of the video. But first, listen to Ice Cube speak on the situation right here.
What's cracking? It's your homie Ice Cube.
What up, Ice Cube?
Just wanted to address a few things. You know, everybody been checking out the internet. My man Katt Williams. You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago, so
Katt Williams and
people have different perspectives. And
Ricky Smiley. He got the pimp outfit on.
I also want to say, you know, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny.
Right.
I thought they was perfect for the part.
Right.
I tried to put them in a position to win.
Right.
That's what it's all about, you know. I don't, you know, I look at from, you know, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Katt Williams, you know, Ricky Smiley,
right,
Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart, you know, all these.
Come on, guys, Cube.
We found the right model.
Spit it out. What happened, man?
With the price.
We might have to
These
two
guys
times.
I know are funny as hell. You know, I didn't discover them. You know, they were doing their stand up or doing their thing, and I knew that they were great and that they could act, and that you know, if I have an opportunity, I was gonna give them an opportunity. You know, to me, that's what it's all about.
Right.
You know, as far as, you know, specific things, you know, Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying.
Katt was 100 on a few things. Oh. Ain't nobody say he lied yet.
A couple things, you know. I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, you know, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him, and, you know, we kind of saw how he moved.
So Ricky Smiley tried out for Money Mike. Okay, Ricky Smiley tried out for Money Mike. I think Ricky Smiley did say he tried for Money Mike.
How he was, you know, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, you know, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect cast.
So Ice Cube didn't say the role was his. Ricky Smiley said the role was his, but they changed his role to the Santa Claus.
Aston. When we saw Mike, damn, I call him Money Mike. When we saw Katt
Williams, look at Katt.
When I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. And, you know, Katt, you know, said he wrote his role, which, I mean, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. You know, Money Mike had a small role, you know, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. You know, when we shoot these movies, you know, for one, the scripts are fire, or they wouldn't even do it. The scripts are laugh out funny. But we shoot the script, but once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedians ad-lib, riff, you know, play with the words, do their thing. You know, we give them a take where they can, or 2, 3 takes where they can.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see where Smiley playing
sometimes it don't. You know, when somebody gives
Pimp.
you jewels, you want to try to make sure that makes the movie.
I can't see Katt Williams playing.
In the movie, there's
Ricky Smiley.
Second thing I want to clear up. It was never. I would never shoot a rape scene in a movie, especially like Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera.
That's what Katt Williams said.
Check out any of my movies. They're not raunchy.
That he took out that rape scene because
where the subject matter was a little raunchy, but but for the most part,
even Ice Cube said he took it out. He ain't gonna do that.
The only reason that kind of stuff is in the movie is because you have 3 villains in Friday After Next. You have Santa Claus still in presence. You have Damon just got out of prison, sweating. Craig and Dady for the
This made me want to watch Friday After Next.
You know, pimp that treats his woman, you know, like property. So Craig is always fighting the villains in the movie, you know, from the Joker Brothers to Debo. And so we already had Craig fighting Santa Claus. And the only real way to get rid of the other 2 villains was to have them go against each other. And the plier joke was always in the script. You know, it was never, we would never ever show that. You know, that's not my style if you look at any of my movies. So, you know, that was never a discussion. You know, you know, at that point in everybody's career, you know, we would listen to a certain extent, but we wasn't gonna change the movie for any actor. You know, we do what we feel, and if it was a rape scene, it would have been in the movie. There was no reason not to shoot it, but that's not my style. I don't even like that kind of shit in movies on camera. And so, you know, that was to me a little discrepancy there. You know, Katt, he wrote a lot of his part because, you know, like I said, he was giving us jewels, so we were keeping the camera rolling. He was coming off the dome. He was coming prepared every day.
Hey, Katt Williams played the heck out of that part. I want to watch it.
You know, that's what he did.
I want to go and watch Friday.
And it launched his career, you know. And I'm proud of the movie. I'm proud of all the guys who've, you know, come through, you know, Acute Vision Production and went on to do bigger and better things. And look, you know, a lot of people are talking about pay and how much they was paid on these movies that were extremely low budget. You know, most of these guys work a couple of days, you know. And when you're doing a movie, there's over 100 people working on the movie that need to get paid. Most of them got to get paid every day. And there's pre-production and post-production. Even after you finish with the actors, you got to pay editors and sound people in. And my movies are all about quality.
The legal cannabis
you got to pay a lot of people.
$36 billion.
It's a lot of hands and a lot of people in this movie.
So most of the money go up on the screen. I'm not giving you no bullshit. I'm not giving you no low budget, you know, shit you can laugh at because it's so cheap. So, you know, we try to put all the money on the screen. And so any actor that's mad at what they got paid, you know, just look at what you was doing. Look at where your career was at the time. You know, take a look at where it is now. And Friday has something to do with that, I believe. And I put a lot of people in movies, but they ain't never put me in a movie. So you take that for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? I've given a lot of these guys opportunities.
You ain't never put me in a movie.
I still act, so I'm waiting for a call. I ain't got to produce everything or write everything. I got love for all the comedians that I've worked with. Got, you know, much love for
Ain't
Katt,
nobody
you know,
showing Ice Cube no love. Come on, man.
I just wanted to be clear and clarify some things. And
all right.
shit, man. I hope y'all have a good 2024. Yeah.
All right, so y'all heard from Ice Cube, man. He said a whole lot. Now, listen to Ricky Smiley address everything that Katt Williams had to say.
He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were...
Hey, he was talking. When I tell you Katt Williams was chatting in this interview, he was chatting with the liquor, with the shea liquor. I want to see what that shea liquor tastes like. And see what they had me talking.
Shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He could have played that role like you. I thought he
Sir,
was...
no one... why no...
He
was with
that
KD.
role like you.
He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What?
So
Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this.
I don't know why the liars lie.
We auditioned in Los Angeles. He was so egregious, not now. Then he was...
Katt Williams said he put on his contract, that he won't work with Ricky Smiley until he well dressed or something.
So egregious.
Like, what?
That, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did.
What's First Sunday? Did I see First Sunday before? I don't know.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor.
Thank y'all for this opportunity, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Listen. I definitely heard this in the morning. You know, I was tuned in on the radio to hear Ricky Smiley response.
Get into this, the whole internet going crazy. Comments that Katt Williams made. But if I can't speak on behalf of the other comedians, but the only thing I can speak for is myself. Katt made some comments on Shannon Sharp's show about when I was on Shannon Sharp, was telling him the story of some of the behind the scenes from Friday After Next. Let's start with that.
So the role wasn't Ricky Smiley.
Let's just go back. In 2000, I was the host of BET Comic View.
They didn't pick who the role was, right?
I also worked on this show called Live from LA. That was my first job with BET, and that's where I met Ice Cube. If I'm not mistaken, and Ice Cube was like, "Man, hey man, I like your work. I want to do some stuff with you. I want to put you in some movies." And Ice Cube started putting me in movies, which really helped my career. I was in All About the Benjamins, but of course, when they changed the ending of it, that part didn't make any sense. But then he put me in Friday After Next. And just for clarification, I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for. Was Money Mike, and I guess the producers, Cube and everybody saw something different. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall who was just kind of being annoying and almost like a crackhead type of character. That was
right.
Just,
so I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Because ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that. And I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, "Hey, your role has changed. You're going to be the Santa Claus. And here's the Santa Claus."
See, now that don't make sense. I don't know. That really don't make sense because he said he auditioned for the Money Mike role. You audition for it. That means you do not have the role. You just audition for it. That is not your character. Correct? Is we correct, right? Correct.
I could have executed that role like that, and I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, "Hey, your role has changed.
And he said, "Oh, when I got back to LA, my role has changed. Like, we want you to be the Santa Claus." They never told him you have the Money Mike role. They probably had people audition. He probably auditioned for the Money Mike, and you know everybody else auditioned. Nobody don't have the role yet. You know they seen Katt Williams audition. It's like, yo. We want Katt to be, we want him to be goddamn Money Mike. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we got Katt Williams. That's gonna be Money Mike. On the other hand, we do like Ricky Smiley. We gonna put him Santa Claus. I think he'll go better as a Santa Claus. We never gave him Money Mike. We never gave nobody Money Mike until we was done with audition and we want to see where we want to put everybody. So we put Katt Williams as Money Mike and Ricky Smiley as Santa Claus. I don't know how Ricky Smiley got the impression of he was
Going to be the Santa Claus. And here's the Santa Claus suit. Put it on, and here's your lines. Sat in the trailer, went over the lines, went over my stuff with Cube, and the rest is history. Had no reason. I just want to clarify that.
Y'all let me know
about that. As a matter of fact, my manager at the time, Gary Abdo, who's still one of my best friends, who also helped start my career, and he's the owner of the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Atlanta. We got him on the phone, just to clarify.
Cade is alive. You took my son?
We gotta get that baby back.
You won't ever stop me.
A school bus.
They gotta call somebody to clarify.
Gary Abdo, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just for clarification, you was my manager at the time. We went to LA together for the audition. Cube wanted to see us. What is your version?
Yeah, well, we're old, and that was 23 years ago. So, our memories are what our memories are. You went the night before that. we got different sides, and they said, no, we want you to play this role. And we didn't understand it. You know, we really were under the impression, well, you had the role as Money Mike.
How?
But then all of a sudden they switched it up. Now we understand why. Katt came in, blew them away. He's an incredible performer. That was probably one of the most iconic.
How though? How did they tell you gonna play Money Mike? You say you just auditioned for the role. Ain't nobody said you got the role. I don't understand.
Breakout parts in
That's
movie
what he
history.
probably really wants to play.
That was literally Katt's first movie. You know, Friday was not Chris Tucker's first movie. Next Friday was not Mike Epps' first movie. For that to have been Katt.
I don't want to hear this man talk.
And the crazy thing about it is we had a conversation when it came out. He said a lot of this 12 years ago, and we had a conversation because I was on 14th Street in Atlanta, right by the Four Seasons church-based version of The View, and it was just comedy great to see Bernie Jenkins, the character, and Medea. And I started off doing Bernie Jenkins doing prank phone calls on the Buck Wild Morning Show in Birmingham, which spinned into, hey, I think you should do a character. This would be a great character for this role. So we were all in our 30s, late 20s, doing what we had to do in order to be successful. Now that we are older, I'm comfortable in my.
Hey, we're gonna stop it right here. Like, comment, and subscribe down below what you guys think. Yo, I'm out.